Hey folks, Jimmy here, aka Pallet the Dead. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Warhammer video. As per usual with all these videos, if you like them, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and drop a comment down below. I love hearing back from you guys, and your opinions matter on this channel. So, without further ado, I wanted to do a fairly quick video, literally just going over what we've kind of learnt from last week and my top picks of the new information that of course we've gleaned from Warhammer Fest last week. And yeah, there's some really good stuff in there. It is just my opinion though, so there is no right or wrong answer to this, so if you don't share that opinion, let me know in the comments down below, and yeah, we should just crack on with this, shouldn't we? So of course, my top pick, my top favourite thing of course from last week is of course the new edition of Age of Sigmar. So, of course, the Age of Sigmar came out a few years ago. We've gone through the Soul Wars over the past couple of years, and now we're going to be heading into whatever's coming next. So, a bit of a mystery. There's going to be obviously a lot of fighting monsters and demons and stuff like that, and it's not going to be all as based around the Soul Wars. But we are going to get some absolutely fantastic minis from the looks of it. Majority of the battling is going to take place across the realm of Gur, which of course is the realm of monsters. And the forces of destruction are of course rising up as their newly awoken god of Kragnos is going to be rampaging across the mortal realms. And yeah, we've got some really good stuff. So of course we've got Indrestra, the Celestial Spear, who's a fantastic model. I really like this model. Going to be a lot of really cool ways of painting this up, and I'm looking forward to adding her to my Lions of Sigmar army that we've been getting from Mortal Realms magazine. And I really do like all of that work, and them wings are awesome. I must admit, they're really cool. Really cool stuff. And of course the newly armoured Stormcast Eternals in their Thunderstrike armour, which is a lot sleeker, a lot nicer looking, and has all that kind of lattice work scale mail armour as well, and them new shields which look absolutely fantastic. I really do like them new shields. They look pretty damn cool, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on these guys. And of course the big bruiser, the Annihilator, the new generation Paladin Warrior, which has them unusual shoulder pads, that beastly, absolutely devastating looking hammer that he's carrying, and that awesome circular shield. These guys are going to look absolutely brilliant, and yeah, very unusual and very different as well, which is always very nice. Really looking forward to see what we're going to do with it and what we're going to be bringing out as the main enemy. So hopefully it's going to be something really good, and yeah, maybe we'll find out in the near future what these new enemies are going to be. Other than that though, of course, there's been many other great things that have been announced. So of course, from day one there was of course the Broken Realms update. So Kragnos, the model for Kragnos looks absolutely fantastic. It's a really cool model. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be getting it. I do like the look of it though. It might be something that I might pick up just to do as a showpiece at some point. But whoever did the original paintwork for this did a fantastic job. I must admit, I'm not sure if I can compete with that, so I might avoid it a little bit at the moment, in all honesty. But you know, I can't blame anybody for going along and getting this model, because it is absolutely brilliant. Of course, with Kragnos is going to come the Broken Realms book, so the fourth and last of a Broken Realms story arc, and yeah, this will be really good, and this brings an end to the Soul Wars itself, pretty much. So really cool stuff, and leading into the third edition of Age of Sigmar. And of course we're going to have a load of new warriors to look forward to. So we've got the Witch Hunter pairing for father and daughter. We've got a new version of Lord Croak. We have the new Slanesh twins, which look absolutely awesome, and of course the new Sylvaneth elven trumpeter as well, which looks absolutely fantastic. Really cool stuff. Going to be a lot of good stuff to look forward to with a lot of these models, and a lot of the new ranges. And of course they unveiled a load of new vampire stuff, which we're getting next, literally in just over a week's time, which are going to be really, really cool. Which of course includes Lauka Vey, the Mother of Nightmares, which is that fantastic kind of half beast, half vampire, which is because she was caught in a Zechian spell and got caught up in that, and is trapped in between the two forms, which is really, really cool and is very, very unusual. And of course that one makes a second model if you wish to make it into a second model, entirely up to you, but also looks fantastic and could work very, very well. The updated version of Radakar as well, so Radakar the Beast. So as he's no more feral and more violent and everything like that, he's turned into his more beastly form, as he is from the Lupine version, the Lupine vampire kind of cult and everything like that, which is pretty cool and should be really, really good. So now he's roaming around Shyish and plotting his revenge for the actions that happened in Ulfankhan. And then of course we've got Belladama Volga, the first of the Vicross, which is an awesome model as well. I really, really like it. I like the idea that she's just sat on one of them wolves and the other one's just prowling and snarling around as well, which look really, really cool. Really, really good stuff from day one. Then of course there was loads of new updates as well going around. So of course there was Diachasm, there is the new good old Ideneth Deepkin warband, Eliphane's Soul Raid, which look really, really cool, and they've got a fantastic look to them, including that, of course, that crab that everybody loves as well, which looks really, really cool, and the giant fish, which I must admit I like that as well, and definitely worthy picking up one of these warbands at some point as well. So really good stuff. Of course, that's not the only bits and pieces that they announced, and I'm not just going to focus on Age of Sigmar stuff. They announced some really, really cool other bits. So one of my other main kind of points, of course, is they've got Gaunt's Ghosts making a comeback and everything like that. So they are coming in. So if you're not familiar with them, they are part of the Astra Militarum regiment, and they are pretty cool. They've been around in some of the novels for quite a long time, and you know, they're getting these new models coming back, including Colonel Commissar Ibram Gaunt, and of course Colm Corbeck, Elimror, and of course the Master Sniper Lane Larkin, which is the one that I must admit I prefer out of all of them. I like that sniper. That is a really, really cool unit to have. So some really good stuff coming with them. That was of course announced on Wednesday, on day 3 of Warhammer Fest, with a load of Black Library bits and pieces as well, which was very, very focused on good old 40k. But of course there was a new Horus Heresy book that was announced, volume 6 as well, of the Siege of Terror, and this one is called Warhawk, and should be really, really cool. So if you're into your Horus Heresy, definitely worth picking up this book when it comes out, just so you can get going with all of that. Then of course they announced a few extra bits and pieces. So on Tuesday, on day 2, there was Morventhal Abbess Sanctorum of Adeptus Sororitas, which is a pretty cool looking model. And you know, out of Adeptus Sororitas models, I'm always a bit up and down on them, because like I am with Space Marines, but it's a very, very nice model. I must admit, it's a nice mini. It looks pretty cool. If anything though, I must admit I prefer the Palatine model out of all of them, which is that nice running one, which is pretty damn cool, and a really, really nice looking sculpt as well. So some really good stuff coming if you like your Adeptus Sororitas. And then there is of course the new orcs for 40k as well. So the Beast Snagger orcs, which look absolutely awesome. There's going to be that army set box, which includes quite a lot of minis, includes 26 minis, and the codex for the new orcs as well, which is fantastic. In having them new squigs, which look absolutely fantastic. I must admit I really, really like these new ones, as well as having Zodgrod Wartsnagger as well back in the mix, an older model reimagined, and so a lot of cool bits and pieces to them. So really, really good stuff coming for pretty much everything. Those were my top picks, in all honesty. There are a few things that other people might prefer. So you might have preferred the Aeronautica Imperialis. You may have preferred the fact that there's new novels to do with good old the new Soulblight Vampires, as well as a Warhammer Chronicles novel or anything like that. or you know, you're just preferring that 40k or that new 40k action that's coming out. Really good stuff. We'll see, wait to see what's coming out for it all, but for now, that's my opinion. Let me know what yours is in the comments down below, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye now.